Hoop dreams and heifers and colorism and exhaustion. But this is the season finale and I am free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, I am free at last from reviewing this goddamn show. Really, I am. This has been maybe the worst season of this franchise. I hope it's not coming back. Also, I guess I need to preface this video with, like, if you disagree with me, it's okay. You know, I don't mind, but be respectful when you disagree. Don't come with some callous, absurd accusation towards me just because I'm reviewing a vapid, stupid TV show for my amusement and for y'all's. I mean, I love that people are passionate in the comments, but I just want to make it known that, you know, two things can be true. Colorism exists, and OG is not that likable. Like, those two can exist at the same time. And also, if someone is being an a-hole, I will call them out on it. Like with Shawnee being Shawnee O'Nostril and Phoebe being a destitute ragamuffin with a bad wig. And Jennifer just being a boring dummy who's just sitting on the couch doing nothing. They all can get the smoke. So I'm not really sure why some comments are like attacking me. But yeah, I just felt like I need to just say a disclaimer before the video, even though this is like the last episode, thank God, that it's okay to disagree with me. Just be respectful. That's all. That's all. Now, let's get into this episode because I have a trip to go to tomorrow and I want to hurry up and edit this so y'all can watch it. So we leave right where we left off last week when OG just storms upstairs and ignores Jackie as Jackie's trying to plead with her to say it's something besides colorism, and OG is not backing down. Okay, Jackie, I'm feeling this confessional look, like the hair is laid, it looks nice, and that neck is covered up. Like, that's all you need. Jackie looks good. Now, as she continues to sip her brown juice, she thinks she was a little hard on OG, but she's still thinking in her head that there's some type of resolve to this. And like I've said in the last episode, I don't think there's a resolve to this. I think OG just wants to blow up the show. That's all. Because I don't think no one's going to concede. No one. So we're back at Evelyn's, and as you know, Evelyn and Shawnee left. The twins just went back to Jackie's place, and now we're just left with Malaysia and Kristen. And they basically talking to each other like that other show, like Little Women, like, what the hell we gonna do now? So they're just thinking, well, it's time to go. It's time to go. They're both minions of Shawnee and Evelyn, so they really don't know what to do with themselves. Wow, they just hurried up and hightailed it out of there. And then we see Lamar's baby mom. I forgot her name. What is it? Liza. Yeah, Liza packed up too. They all leaving. So yeah, that's a wrap. They all say goodbye to each other and get into their Ubers. All right, so it's the next day. We're at Jackie's spot and they staying. They not leaving. And Jennifer and Jackie, they starting out early. They're drinking already. They said they're just going to try to make the best of the situation and still try to have fun. I mean, honestly, I would stay too. Like, I'm not about to leave the mansion just because some other broads decide to leave because they can't take the heat. I'm going to enjoy the mansion and sleep in my California king bed and enjoy it on VH1's dime. So now we're with OG and she's still upstairs and she's FaceTiming her man and telling her everything that happened. She says she is over it. She's tired. She feels like there's no resolve. I'm like, girl, go home then. Like, if nothing gonna happen out of this, then go home. But hey, maybe she feels like I feel and she just wants to, have a free mansion on the house on VH1. So she's talking to a man and venting to him about the situation and he's trying to give her encouraging words. Ooh, there's some long ass eyelashes. Ooh, they so long. They like this long. Child, so we get back to Evelyn's Airbnb, the empty Airbnb, and Phoebe rolls up. Really? Nobody gave her the memo? Not even production? They just wanted to make her look stupid on television? Maybe that's her job, just to look stupid on television. She really came to an empty mansion. Production, y'all ain't shit. She just seems so, what's the word I'm looking for? Vacant. Very vacant. They really wasting our time by filming her going all over the mansion looking for somebody. What am I watching? So she calls Evelyn via FaceTime and asks, where the hell is everybody? And I'm guessing they just forgot to call her? Maybe? But thankfully for her, Evelyn lives in LA, so she could just drive on over. The product placement of Bel Air Rosé is just obvious. Obvious. So the rest of the ladies in Jackie's Airbnb, they're determined to have a good time. So they're by the pool, and it looks like they're having fun. I guess OG is still upstairs. Why is Jackie pouring that stuff on her titties and then shaking them? Anywho, woof, OG is getting a villain edit, isn't she? So the other ladies are chilling and they talking about OG. Well, one of the twin bots, she's saying, oh, well, OG told me this about the ladies, about their failed relationships, and they can see it in their children. And then Jackie's like, wow, I can't believe she was saying that. I mean, OG is there. If they really want to find out if she said that or not, they can just ask her to come downstairs. So next scene, we're back at the other house and Evelyn is there already. Does she like live down the street? Or is this editing? So Evelyn is explaining to Phoebe why they decided to leave, but I still don't understand why they're blaming OG for them to leave. Anything that happens in their house is in their house. They could have had their own fun. OG definitely wasn't going to go over there, so how does OG being somewhere else and what she's talking about affect y'all? And it's not fair to OG. Like, I mean, of course she's already getting a villain edit, but oh yeah, I'm going home because I hear she's saying this from Jackie. You haven't even seen the girl. And now Evelyn's revealing to Phoebe the plot that the twin bots were talking about, how OG contacted them because they had some information on her old man. And it looks like Evelyn's just poking her business in this. I want to know why they did this, why they did that. Why do you care? Shouldn't you be back at your house? Why did you even come back to the mansion? Phoebe's makeup is like the Joker right now. Like, it's way too much. It's too much. It's almost like drag makeup. Is anyone else looking at Phoebe's like thigh to ass ratio? I don't know. Like, it looking like the thighs don't match. Let me know in the comments because it just looks a little strange. So now Evelyn gets a call from Jackie and she lets Jackie know that she's back at the mansion and she invites Jackie and all the other women to come over. Without OG, of course. So we're back at Jackie's and these ladies are just really pretending like OG not there. They just having breakfast right now. We haven't seen OG since the beginning of the episode. Jennifer actually about to go to Evelyn's. Wow. They are so tired of OG that it has brought Jennifer running over to Evelyn. Wow. So nothing's really happening right now. We're back at Evelyn's and they're just drinking and Phoebe's being stupid. That's all that's happening right now. So the mess between Phoebe and Jackie. Jackie says she has no issue with Phoebe. Phoebe is the one that have issues with Jackie. But by the way I'm hearing them speak, it seems that Phoebe is willing to bury the hatchet with Jackie. Wow, so we're back at Jackie's. All the ladies are getting dressed in Jamaican apparel and they're on their way to Evelyn's. We are 30 minutes in and we still have not seen OG. They already had breakfast and lunch. I'm not sure like why they not showing OG anymore. So before they go over to Evelyn's, they're just sitting and chatting and Jackie's saying she's going over there with just love. So she's going to try not to get into it with Phoebe. And even Jennifer, she said, well, she don't mind seeing Evelyn. She doesn't want any drama either. I'm guessing they just pushing for one of the twin bots and Phoebe to fight. But for real, where is OG? She's just basically up in the room like Rapunzel. It's almost like they're pretending she's not there. So the other ladies get to Evelyn's and Jackie was serious about this reggae event. She also thought the rest of the ladies were there, but they're gonna try to have a fun time anyway. I can't believe Jennifer and Evelyn are face to face. I mean, no drama yet. So as Jackie and Jennifer in the kitchen, then we have the twin bots, Evelyn and Phoebe in the room. And Phoebe just immediately acknowledges the elephant in the room and just asks one of the twin bots, how you got here? So the twin bot tells Phoebe that, yeah, OG tried to bring me on a reunion to talk shit about you. I refused to do it. And Phoebe is wondering why she sent her this explicit video to her Instagram or social media or whatever. I think the girl just really don't have an answer. She tells the confessional that, yeah, while I was in a relationship with him, I was just doing all types of petty high school stuff. Phoebe's trying to get a little rah-rah, but at the end of the day, both of y'all ain't with him. So where's the problem? Funny, I just said that neither of them is with this guy in question. And they acknowledge it and say, well, yeah, there shouldn't be a problem because neither of us are with him. Yes, that's why I'm like, where's the issue right now? So it looks like the conversation diffused. Phoebe doesn't really have a problem with the girl and they can move on. So it looked like Phoebe and Jackie are cool. So now Jackie's trying to play peacemaker between Jennifer and Evelyn. So yeah, Jennifer and Evelyn, they can remain cordial. There's no beef between them. So now that all that's settled, all the ladies are headed out and back to Jackie's. Child, so we at the next day and we're at 48 minutes into the episode and OG finally appears. I'm not sure what she did that entire day that the other ladies went over by Evelyn's, but here she come down the stairs. Ooh, she dressed tacky. So she comes downstairs and she joins Jackie and Jennifer on the couch. Jennifer is over OG. She's just saying, I hope all that time by herself, she finally in a better place and a better attitude. So now we're back at this same conversation. So again, we're at this same conversation that we've had for the past 7 episodes. I'm not sure if we're going to get anywhere, but let's find out. Jackie brings it up and says again that she doesn't think there's any racism or colorism amongst the women, and OG is still standing her ground, saying the same thing. Jennifer interjects and says, well, don't you think that Kristen and Malaysia, they tried to like come to you halfway? And OG disagrees. Did OG say she was just giving halfway? I don't know. I don't think she giving halfway. So now Jennifer and OG getting into it because Jennifer said that she tried to talk to her and OG was snappy. And then that word snappy, that set the whole conversation off. So production reminds us when they last talked and how OG shut her down right quick. So I'm not sure what to call it. We can't call it snappy. So I'm not sure what to call it. So OG is saying Jennifer is just making it up. Jen is now over it. She's like, people trying to appease you, they walking on eggshells, and Jen is tired of it. I can't believe it. Jen waits till the last episode. The last episode, girl. Now you want to turn up? Okay. Well, OG, Jennifer was on your side until you shut her down. Unless, she got another hour's worth of footage that we got to go to social media to see. Oops. So now they're all in the living room, twin bots included. And Jackie's trying to say, well, this isn't working right now. We're all just having a good time. You seem like you're not. And then Jennifer probably just says it, well, maybe you should go. Maybe you should go. And OG says, well, it depends if the host wants me to go. And she gives Jackie the option, like, if you want me to leave, say it. So then Jackie says, it's over. Now, I'm not sure what that means. Like, are you telling her to get out or no? Ooh, 4 more minutes left, y'all. 4 more minutes. And that's it. Ooh, can't wait. Let's please, I can't wait. And after that commercial break, it looks like Jackie's it's over means she wants OG to leave. And OG says, well, I guess I'll pack. And she goes upstairs. So now Jackie feels really bad. The women are trying to console her. So OG says she brought up the topic of colorism so she could fix the problem. That's where I disagree with her. I think she didn't want to fix it. I think she just wanted to blow the show up. I feel like there wasn't going to be any productive conversation and everyone gave up. Everyone gave up. I mean, I'm just watching what I'm seeing on the TV. I feel sorry for her. Like, I wish that they could have found a resolution before this whole damn season finished. And now we're not going to have a reunion either because I feel like they're just going to talk about the same thing. Thank God they're not having a reunion. My question is, even if OG's leaving, how many days they got left there? It's just like, did OG just leave a few hours earlier? Wow, and that's how it ends? Wow, we just have OG leaving and then Jackie just feeling sorry. What a terrible, terrible season, y'all. Oof, good grief, that was bad. I'm speechless. I kind of just want to cut the video right here. Just kind of like how they just cut the ending. My thoughts on the whole season, it shouldn't have happened. Liza was pointless. I think her presence was absolutely pointless. The twin bots, I mean, they gave a little bit. They tried to market this Phoebe versus the twin bot. That never happened. Like by episode 5, I was like, you know what? It seems like no one is going to budge on their stances. So it looks like OG wants to just blow the show up. Yeah, however y'all feel about it, I mean, you can disagree with me how I feel, but I said what I said. I said what I said. Like, OG is still an asshole. OG can still be a victim as well. She's a victim that just so happens to be an asshole. Who was the season MVP? It was Jackie. Jackie was the season MVP, and that's just saying a lot. What a sorry ass season just overall. But yeah, y'all let me know in the comments what you thought about this. Again, you can disagree with me. That's okay. But just come respectful, please. With that said, like, comment, and subscribe. The Jersey episode is going to be late, y'all. I'll be in Dominican Republic until Monday, so the next few episodes will be a little slow, but there will be a pop roast. So yeah, I'll see y'all later then. Bye.